5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hello, welcome. We are back. Good morning. Hope you're having a fantastic. What day is it today? Tuesday. Hope you're having a fantastic Tuesday so far today. It is another one. It is another warm one actually. It's getting warm again. It's getting warm again. No, that's no good. Gonna start melting again. But hello, welcome everyone. Hope you're having a fantastic day. Welcome, happy Tuesday, everyone. Hello, Sally. Hello, Zero. Hello, Cress. Hello, Giuliano. Hello, Cookie. Hello, Sally. Hello, Dylan. Hello, Archangel. Happy Tuesday, guys. Happy Tuesday. It is Nuzlocke Bingo Tuesday, which should be good. It's always good. It's always fantastic. Hello, Melonius. Hello, Grookey. Hello, Bipelks. Hello, Chakra. Travis, thank you so much for the 6 months. Much appreciated, Travis. So today we're going to be doing a little bit of Nuzlocke Bingo. And it'll be a good time. And we're going to enjoy ourselves. Hello, Sean. How you doing? Also, I want to pick your brain a little bit, guys. Pick your brain a little bit. Leader of the Bingo Gang. The Bingo Gangs. Who is that us? Is that all of us? We're all the Bingo Gang? We are the Bingo Gang together. Leo was first in Nuzlocke. Leo sucks at Pokemon. He's ass. He wouldn't be very... He couldn't finish it. He can't even finish at a regular game. He's so bad, honestly. It's like he doesn't even know the type chart yet, and it's like, it's been a while. I'm kind of wondering, like, are you even trying at this point? And then he meows at me, and I'm like, well, I don't understand what that means, because that's an animal speak, and I don't get it. Listen, I want to be supportive, but he's just not that good at the game. Put my hands up, it's true. I can't lie. I'm not gonna lie to you, I'm not gonna lie to them. Well, how you guys all doing today? Welcome. Then we fight ban one Pokemon, but you must take one stat from the ban mon. Not a bad idea. Not a bad idea at all. Ban one, but steal from it. Oh, hope you guys liked the video I posted a couple days ago with Rich. Dude, that video is kind of crazy. Actually, it might be the first video I've done that had 4 battles in it. I think it is. Honestly, that one was kind of crazy. I feel I would highly recommend it. Highly recommend it. But tomorrow I'm posting another video. Look at that, a busy August. Well, no, sorry, it's still July. Busy July, I guess. Yeah, the one we posted like a couple of days ago. Thank you. Yes, I mean, we can talk about it now because it's not really a spoiler, but yes. Well, sorry, it's been a few days, so we can talk about it now. Been a couple of days now, but yes. Did finally win a PM7 leaderboard episode. Yippee! It happened. No longer 0% win rate. Now I'm like 33%, which actually sounds worse. But still good. We're on the board, folks. And from here, it's all up. It's all, I can feel it in my bones. It's all up. I'm gonna win episode 20 easily. I'm lying. I'm so lying. I'm so sorry. I'm so lying. Yo, shout out to Techno Trainer. Oh my god, I looked up so many Techno Trainer guides on how to catch Pokemon when we were recording that. Oh, it's here. Look, guys, it's my plaque. It's me. 12,832. This thing's really big. I don't really know where to put it. Jesus, it's got some heft to it as well. Yeah, that was good. That video was great, by the way. If you haven't watched it, you should watch it. That video is so good. How did I forget Arcanine? That's a really good question. I don't know. I don't know. We started on A. They all got Arcanine. I got Amoonguss. But I did end up winning the first round because of it, though. Pretty good. Pretty good. What video? The latest PM7 video. And it was really good. I'll say that one is pretty good. I have some really cool stuff planned for the future. Like the rest of this year is gonna have some really good videos in it. I'm really excited. Not only just me, but I on other people's channels too. Like there's some really cool stuff coming up. I'm very excited. Can't say what it is yet because that'll spoil the cool thing, I guess. But yeah, it's some cool stuff coming up. But also, I wanted to pick your guys' brains a little bit. But first off, sorry, I should say hello to more people though. Hello, Richard. Hello, Farah. Hello, Chris. Hello, Daniel Loom. Hello, Chris. With a K. Hello, Lady. Hello, Lizzie. Hello, Lizzle. Hello, Alice. Hajot. Jamie. Cheese. Welcome. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Do I love the refreshing taste of gamer subs? Oh boy, does it taste great. More stuff with Delicious James? I would totally be down to. I would totally be down to. I do love the stuff that they do. They are very, very smart and funny. Where can you get some? Well, check the description for gamersubs.gg/Patterrz to get some today. First streamer can watch live. Well, welcome. I hope you're having a fantastic day. Illustration by Delibird. That's great. Oh, we still have our Pitch Black booster box. Dude, there has to be a Darkrai in here. There has to be a Darkrai in here somewhere. If Rich can pull it, then so can I. There has to be a Darkrai. Every 10 members, we're gonna spin the wheels and crack some packs. And I need to find the Darkrai. And if it's not in there, I have 2 more booster bundles. I will find this Darkrai. I have 2 more booster bundles afterwards. I will find it. I will find it. But we'll see if we open any today anyway. Hello, Martin. How you doing? Hello, Astral. Also, my friend pulled the Darkrai. Wow, I'm so happy for them. You know what? No, actually, good things shouldn't happen to them. It should happen to me instead. Thoughts? Just steal the Darkrai? True! I should do that. You're right. I should just steal it. I should just steal it. This is right. Currently my work schedule requires me to be awake early. Oh, sick. Well, hell, welcome. How early though? Are we talking like Eastern Standard Time or like Western Standard Time? What's it called? Pacific Time? I hope I pull the shiny Darkrai because I did 17,000 encounters for that to find it shiny. I feel like I've put the work in, you know? Put the work in. I put the labor in. Oh, 6 a.m.? Oh, it is really early for you then. Never mind. Holy, 4 a.m.? No, it can't be 4 a.m. at EST. Doesn't make any sense. Maybe 9 a.m. EST right now. Yo, Bana! Bana-Lydius, holy. Thank you so much for the 10 gifted. 10 gifted means we spin the wheel. Come on, please. Show me. Show me the packs. How many we getting? 3, all right. Nice. 3 packs, not bad. Big 3 packers to start the stream off, shall we? Okay, we're going to do a Giga Pack like I always do. I stack all the packs together and open them at the same time. Come on, I feel it. Feel it. Please. Please. I'm begging you. Okay, right. 3 packs stack on top of each other. Hide the wheel. Boom, here we go. Right, 3 packs. Surely we can see some action here. Surely we can see some Darkrai action here. There's not that many SIRs in this set. So I'm just saying, chances are high.
On the K round, top tier.
Yo, Richards, thank you so much for the 2 Dilla Super Chiller. Much appreciated. Thank you. We got Bronzo, we got Delmise, we got Rust Syndicate Grunt here, we got a little Heatran, we got a little Miraidon, Sinistchar, Wailord EX. Okay. My boss Stiff, Electrike. Can we get the back-to-back EXs? Richard's pulling the Koraidon on the K round. I was worried that people were going to be mad at me for that one. Oh. Nothing. I was actually worried that people would be mad that I caught the Koraidon because he'd be like, you have an unfair advantage because you haven't finished the game, therefore you can go and do that, and other people can't. And I was like, I kind of think it's funny though. So I'm going to do it. And people liked it. So I'm glad that people are generally positive about that. I'm glad that people weren't like upset. I didn't see a single comment like mad about it. I saw a lot of people like, that was really funny. Which makes me happy because I don't want to make people upset. I felt like guilty afterwards. But I'm glad you guys liked it. I won't do it again. Anytime soon, anyway. But I'm glad that people liked it. Right. Guys, I want to pick your brains a little bit here. I want to pick your brains because I want to do a new like Nuzlocke stream series, and like randomized Nuzlocke stream series. And I want to do it, right, where I have like a randomizer, but I'm restricted to one generation. I think that could be kind of fun, like kind of cool. So my idea is, but the thing is, I don't know how to like what game to play and what gen to use really. Like, if it ends up being really cool, like it, in theory, do it for like all of the games really. But I was like, what do I start with? Like, what's a good way to start? Because Platinum Gen 4, that's what I thought. I thought about Platinum Gen 4. The thing is, if you randomize it, that immediately eliminates like, okay, like 75% of your encounters you just can't use, which is like what the challenge comes from, right? So if there's no Generation 4 Pokemon in the entirety of an area, then I just don't get anything. And I have to catch the first Gen 4 Pokemon that appears in each area. But I was like, oh, do I want to do Gen 4 in Sinnoh, or do I want to do Gen 3 in Sinnoh? Does it make more sense? Is it more interesting to do Gen 3 in Sinnoh, Gen 1 in Sinnoh, Gen 2 in Sinnoh? Or like in Kanto, I could do like Gen 3 in Kanto, and Hoenn, I could do like Gen 2 in Hoenn. Is it more interesting to do that, or is it more interesting to do, does it make more sense to do the actual generation that the region is? Maybe it makes more sense to do the actual generation that the region is. Just play black and white, it's also gen locked. I feel like that kind of defeats the point. Well, it's gonna be randomized anyway, so it wouldn't be gen locked. I mean, it would be randomized. I feel like there's enough. I think there's enough options, yeah. But obviously, like the game will be randomized, the trainers will be randomized, the opponents will be randomized.
As a series like a trainer from X region goes to X region.
Could do. I don't know if I want to do. I used to do like the kind of role playing videos. I don't know if people like generally like that from me personally. That's very much like an MJ TV type of thing, which I think that he's done really well with that kind of stuff. I don't know if I could do it now, just like jump on it and do it. I mean, I did a few in the past with like fusion games and stuff like that, but thank you so much for the 5 though. I appreciate that. You should do Johto, it never gets enough love. Well, I mean, in theory, like, if people really like watching it in one game, then I can do it in another game. Like, if I did Gen 4 Sinnoh, Gen 4 only randomized Sinnoh, where I, like, banned 75% of my encounters, then in theory, I could also do Gen 2 only Johto, and Gen 3 only Hoenn, or, you know, something like that. Potentially. It would get harder as you go through the games because instead of, you know, say you get to like Gen 7 and you only have Gen 7 Mons, I don't even know if that's possible, to be honest. I don't know if you actually could do that because Gen 7 is such a small generation and you'd buy 90% of Pokemon, which would be really tough. You get one encounter after each gym, and you have to decide on each route. I feel like that's a different idea. I do like John's idea. John was trying to sell me his idea, and I do like John's idea, but I was thinking of like just this generation thing, so I was like, okay, well, there's a lot of room to like expand with that one. Yeah, I mean, like, next Nuzlocke series might be doing that. Also, Spectre said that he has a fan game for me to play. The wonderful Spectre, you guys know he makes the Fusion games. He made a game for me to play. So that will also be played at some point. I don't know when. I need to have like more free time for that one, I think. I don't really have a lot because I'm going to go to America soon. I'm recording like a ton. But we'll see. Oh yeah, John in the Then We Fight was sick. He was great in that. Hope to get him in more in the future too. What are you gonna do? Just hang out with some friends. You know, just chilling, hanging out. Maybe go to theme park, do cool things. This should be fun. Nothing like specific. Not going for like an event or anything like that. But, you know, just like hang out with friends time because it's been a little while. Nuzlocke Invitational Battles are soon. That's cool. Is there a process for getting into a Then We Fight video if you're not a PokeTuber and more of a long-form variety gaming channel? Do you mean with me? I only record my friends. I'm sorry. I only film videos of people that I know, which is why you see the same people in all the time. But hey, John's new though. That's cool. The thing is, I do like getting new people on it. It makes me so excited to have like someone new in it. But it's also really, I would say like the onboarding process for getting someone just able to do a video like that is very technical and really like, it's a massive pain in the ass. So it's hard to sell it to someone to be like, hey, do you want to do this video? You need like 3 hours of technical blundering first. and then it might work if your PC likes it. Thoughts? It's a massive ball ache because we have a system that is like it's very bespoke. I'd say a very bespoke system where we all know what to do, but like getting someone new into it is like so much explaining. Yo, Banana, how you doing? Welcome. Hello, Roy. Hello, Matthew. Should get IT support. But like even like getting someone to do that, you'd have to also teach them how to do it because it's not like a thing that everybody knows, really. I mean, everybody knows how to like set up an emulator and stuff like that, but like the way that we record the videos is just like it's just like something that we do. I think. I don't know. Is I feel like there are other Then We Fight YouTubers apart from our friend group. Obviously, there's Quick and Chillin'. They're the OGs. They're great. We love them. There's obviously other ones too. I know Joey tried to do them for a while. I don't know if he's still uploading them, actually. He might still be uploading them. He might not be. And also, when I say like our friend group, it's like very all-encompassing. It's not just like 5 people. There's like 11 people or something like that. Set up a cloud PC. I don't even know what that means. That sounds kind of complicated. That. If you could just have something that anyone could use, though, that'd be sick. There's still like a lot of explaining that comes like when you've got like build your team. And it's like, okay, randomize your abilities. Well, how do you randomize abilities? What does that mean? Okay, I have the abilities. I don't know what the fucking abilities do. Oh yeah, and you have to connect your emulators together, which usually is fine, but you have to like set it up in a certain way, and it's just like it's very finicky. Very, very finicky. But yeah, I think the generation randomizer could be a fun idea. From what I've seen, there aren't a huge amount of people doing like randomizer Nuzlockes per se. They'll be most of the Nuzlocke YouTubers do like the original game, or they do fan games and ROM hacks and stuff like that. But there's not a huge amount of people just kind of doing randomizers. I think there was one I saw. I saw one recently. I feel really bad because their name is escaping me. It's not Keegan. Obviously, it's not Flygon. Hold on. If I just search it, I'm sure it'll pop up. Antler Boy. He will sometimes do randomizers. But I was like, there's not really a huge amount of people that just like consistently do randomizers. So I was like, I could like kind of fill that gap, right? Because I've done randomizers for years. For years and years. I could totally fill that gap. The Switch hardware is rough at times. How many takes can a video take? Sometimes it crashes. Oh yeah, I mean, well the thing is like the emulators don't really crash as much anymore, which is good, but they used to crash a ton and you have to recreate the entire battle, which with RNG can be like an absolute nightmare. It can take like an hour to recreate a battle. Oh my god. I remember at the end of a cage lock I did a cage lock once, and the final fight of the cage lock kept crashing. I swear we sat there for like 4 hours trying to do one battle, and we just had to redo it. Someone gets a crate, we have to start again. Someone powers, start again. Oh, we're almost there. Game crashes, start again. Yeah, that was just, that was tough. That was tough. I am really happy though I'm really happy that this video ended up doing, this ended up doing better than I thought it did. Like, I kind of thought this video would kind of peak out maybe at like 60,000 views. Maybe like 50,000 views. But it actually ended up doing a lot better than I thought. Honestly, I'm going to say I really think it's because it's got a really good thumbnail. Callum killed the thumbnail. Callum did such a good job on the thumbnail. I really think that's why it ended up getting over 100,000 views. Because I just look at this and I'm like, wow, this is great. This is just such a great one. You know, reload save states? Not in like an online battle, no. That would fuck everything up. Because you have people connected to each other. If they start like jumping around save states, it just immediately fucks everything up. Yeah, it's a really good thumbnail. I started to ask for thumbnails from Callum recently, and he's been making some really, really good ones. Some really sick ones. So there should be more videos with Callum thumbnails in the future as well. Not that I'm getting rid of the drawn ones, anything like that. We'll still have the drawn ones too, but yeah, I mean, I think for some videos, like something that looks like it's in game really works super duper well, and then for other videos, you kind of have to get something drawn because you can't make it happen in game. I will say, I also really like PM7's thumbnails. I don't know why I did that. I already have his channel up here. PM7's thumbnails, they're always like something a bit different, but they also like always look really good, and always like gets the idea across really well. John's thumbnails are super, super good. I think he has his thumbnail artist linked in the description. What's the name of the thumbnail artist? Or he used to. I think maybe I'm an idiot. maybe I'm an idiot. I think I'm dumb, actually. Never mind, I'm an idiot. Never mind, I'm dumb. I swear it used to be there. I associate with channel with drawn thumbnails. That's probably because that's what I do. That's what I've done for like years. As soon as things like change up a little bit, you get kind of used to it, then it'll make more sense again in the future, you know? Yeah, John's ad reads are really good too. Definitely. Yeah, you should definitely watch this video. It's very good. It's a very good video. I would highly recommend it. But guys, today we are reacting to, I think this will be an absolutely insanely hard challenge, by the way. Ultra Moon with only electric types. That sounds so hard. This sounds disgustingly difficult. Anyone else think it? Ultra Moon is insanely difficult. Ultra Moon's easily the hardest Pokemon game. Let's not even think about it. It's easily the hardest Pokemon game. But damn, this sounds tough as balls. Type Nuzlocke are so fun. I'm literally scared of them. Name an electric type. Pikachu. Boom. I'm so scared of doing them because I feel like as soon as you go up against one thing that is good against you, you're just kind of cooked. Cookie! Thank you so much for the $20 super chill.
Hello, Pat. Good morning. Hello. Out of the blue question, who is your favorite Marvel characters? You can pick top 3 favorites. Also love watching PM7. I always watch him at night. It's so soothing. And I get shiny Pokemons too, rolling on the floor.
Thank you, Shiny. Top 3? All right, I'm gonna go Thor, number 1. We're not talking like MCU. We're talking like in general top Marvel characters. If we're talking in general, still Thor number 1, because I main him in Marvel Rivals and I love Thor. Honestly, I know it's basic to say, but it's probably Spider-Man at number 2, and then like Magneto. Magneto is so sick. Magneto just has that aura, you know? He just has a ton of aura. He's such a cool guy. That came out of nowhere as well. I wasn't even thinking about Magneto, and I was like, it just makes sense, you know? Just makes sense. All right, folks. Shall we crack on then? Is it time to get fucking in it? I think it bloody is. Here we go. Voltaic energy, if you didn't know, by the way. Voltaic energy. Time for bingo, folks. Here we go. Pokemon Ultra Moon Hardcore Nuzlocke electric types only. I looked at this title and I was like, oh yeah, okay. Cool Flygon video. Love that. then I thought about it a bit more. I really thought about it. And I thought, wait, Ultra Moon is like the hardest Pokemon game. Obviously, we know this. It's the only game that allows all of the boss trainers to have like max EVs, max IVs, competitive movesets and stuff like that, apart from BDSP. But we're not talking about BDSP here today. We're talking about Pokemon Ultra Moon, which is ridiculously hard. The boss battles have stat boosts. There's Ultra Necrozma. And with electric types only, like, what do we get? You get like Togedemaru, Alolan Raichu. You get a Alolan Golem. Hold on, folks. We get a Alolan Golem. You get Vikavolt. I don't know. I feel like this is going to be a really tough one. Well, let's see.
Toy Story once wrote that all happy families are alike, but each unhappy family is unhappy in its own way. And after Nuzlocking for over a decade, I can say that I've got my own oddball family. Not of Pokemon, or even of fellow Nuzlockers, but a family made up of the games themselves. Each a unique relative.
Did that say, am I crazy? Did that say Scarlet?
But a family made up of the games themselves.
Why? I was going to say, why is one not in English? Ekalate? Is it Spanish? I'm sorry. I'm just. If it's not Spanish, I've just like really annoyed someone.
Bingo Nuzlocke, where you have a negative and positive bingo boards for nerfs and buffs while playing randomized Nuzlocke.
Bingo Nuzlocke, where you have a negative and possible bingo boards for nerfs and buff while playing a randomized Nuzlocke. Oh my god, that'd be so much going on. There'd be so much going on. Thank you so much for the 5. I really appreciate that. Oh, it's French! Oh, that's why I didn't recognize it. It's French.
Each a unique relative in a family tree. Fire Red and Leaf Green are the loving grandparents. A bit soft, but always familiar. Black 2 and White 2 are the siblings that challenge you in the best ways. And Scarlet and Violet are the paste-eating cousins that always no-clip through the dining room table at every family gathering.
But we do love the paste-eating cousins, though, because even though they are a bit funky and they are a bit different, we still love them. They're still a part of the family and they're still valuable. Valuable? They're still valued.
We're a unique bunch to be sure, but every family has one constant. The weird uncle that could actually be a pretty good hang if he would just stop with the incessant self-involved yapping. I'm talking about hours and hours and hours of endless babbling about absolutely nothing of importance.
What's the bet that he wrote this intro after he finished playing the game? He was just so fed up with all the text in the game. He was like, I got to say something about this.
I'm calling Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon the weird uncle. You get it, right? I mean, there's so much.
This is the weird uncle if he also like. If he was also like really mean too.
To love here when Nuzlocking. The Totem Trials are a delectably novel challenge that make these games feel unlike anything else in the entire franchise. It'd be a perfect experience, were it not for all of the not Nuzlocking you also have to sit through.
I like how they did totems once and they were like, okay guys, let's never ever do that again. For as long as we live. Actually, to be fair, I guess you could say the totems are somewhat like the Titan fights in Scarlet and Violet. So, like, they took... You know, I like that, actually. They took something that they were working on, that they had an idea about, and they were like, okay, we can't really replace the gym battles because people love the gym battles completely, but we can kind of turn it into this side part and also do the evil team bases. I don't know what they were thinking with that one, but the Titans are basically totems.
So I'm going to inject a bolt of energy into this snooze fest of a...
Oh, I totally forgot to give you bingo boards. I'm so sorry. There you go, 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 there you go. Sorry. My bad. There's your bingo boards. I should probably put it in the pinned comment as well for anyone just that hops in afterwards, shouldn't I? Yeah, I'll do that too. Don't you worry. There we go. And then we replace the pinned comment just like that. And bada bing, bada boom. There you go, sorted. And guys, remember, this is Nuzlocke Bingo, where if we do get bingo on the board today, chat will win 5 gifted memberships for every single time that it happens.
Dialogue simulator by playing a hardcore Nuzlocke of Ultra Moon using only electric-type Pokemon.
And this sounds like an absolute nightmare. I just want to put it forward immediately. Oh, we have a lot of cool stuff on the bingo today. You know, we got like Death to Ultra Necrozma, Death to Zed move.
And on Route 1,
No, actually, to be fair, Flygon is such a good Nuzlocke, it might just be like a deathless run. Honestly, I always put, like, whenever I do a reaction to Flygon's videos, I'm like, okay, well, what if I put, like, death to this, death to that? And I think about it, I'm like, but Flygon is so good at these games. I swear, a lot of his Nuzlockes are just, like, deathless.
Start assembling my squad of
not completely deathless, but pretty close to.
Electric sheep. Sheep detectives, that is, hot on the case of why the hell no one in Alola will just let me play the damn game. Luckily, we do get 2 Ovine electricians right off the rip. Well, 1.5.
Electra has one weakness. How is this hard? Because, okay, that's bait. No, that's bait! You're baiting me right now. You're baiting me. Even if it has one weakness, it's still obviously incredibly difficult to just use one type in a game that gives every boss battle giga buffs and allows them to use EVs, items, competitive movesets, max IVs, Ultra Necrozma.
For the Pichu, and Lily the Grubbin, who will have to wait until level 20 to receive her detective's badge. All good, her assistance
He only has a Pichu right now?
isn't needed for our fight with Hao, in part because I've spent a few hours buttering up Lily so that she can evolve into a Pikachu.
All right, fair enough. You know what? Immediately, honestly, I feel like in this situation, you could just like set the happiness to max there.
And in part because Hao seems to be coded to only use non-attacking moves, elevating this game's hand-holding to the level of a 300-pound vice grip. I mean, come on, you think I can't handle one simple fight?
Oh my god, wait, he died already?
The fatal flaw of so many classic heroes has claimed another. And as with those heroes, I've got a personally tailored punishment in store. Suffering through this entire intro again. Forget having your guts pecked out by a bird for all of eternity. I'd like to see Prometheus play through this intro once without speed up. A full...
Okay, Sisyphus, what would you rather do? Push the rock up the mountain or play through the tutorial of Ultra Sun and Moon one time? All right, that's one. Not only is that one death, we also have restarts run. Damn. All right, that's some
10 minutes of accelerated gameplay on my very real Nintendo 3DS later, I finally make it back to my starting point, albeit with a gender-flipped squad of George and Sebastian. Literally nothing sounds more unappealing than risking my run again, so this time I decide to take out Teacher Emily and her Poplio first, such that One Ball HG can work his Great Ball boosted magic to safely add Lily the Magnanimity to the squad. But
nice. All right, good ad there. Steel's huge.
I can't rest easy because we've got one of the biggest threats of the run up next. Lima, the first trial captain, is a make or break point for these runs. In fact,
which you wouldn't really believe because Smeagol has maybe the worst stat distribution of all time, Mr. I have 20 attack and 20 special attack.
The last time I did a monotype challenge in Ultra Moon, I had to call in a little unauthorized help because I literally couldn't beat him with just one fire type. This time I do have two Pokemon to match up with Alima, but even with a steel type in my roster, this fight is a hoof biter. Thanks to Yungoose's pursuit, Lily's steel typing only serves to deny a stab bonus. And even with a held Oranberry, they're just barely able to win the matchup against the Feral Ferret and get off 1 week Thundershock against Smeargle before I gotta switch out to George, who takes a whopping 13 damage on the way in.
Oh my god. What? This is a smear. Oh my god. Oh, also, we just had a berry used. We did have a berry used there. That was the Oranberry right there. But look how much this is. Am I high? Smeargle. Do I really? Is that really 20 attack? Oh my god, it is 20. How did it do so much? I mean, I know it's stab and Pikachu doesn't have good defense, but that's still a ludicrous amount of damage to take.
A critical hit here means a date with Nebby, Lily, and an A button that's already been mashed like a sack of potatoes on Thanksgiving morning. But instead, George clutches up with his own
crit. Nice para as well.
And a paralysis.
It's also EV trains. That is true. It is EV trains.
Forcing Alima to waste a turn using a full heal, which lets George land another critical hit. I'd like to see Ash's I lost to a novice trainer Snivy Pikachu do that. With a massive bordering on lethal...
Wait, did I put berry used on the board twice? Oh, I did. I'm so sorry. Let's fix it. Let's fix it real quick. Don't worry about that. What can we change that to real quick? What can we change that to? What can we change? Which one is it? It's... We have to change... Okay, we have to change uses a berry. What should we change? What should we replace it with? Something that's going to happen like... Something that could happen later on in the video. There's a chance to happen, but isn't guaranteed to happen later on in the video. Not right now, I know. Well, I'll only write use in the thumbnail. So that would be just like a free space. Loses 3+ Pokemon. Well, we do have 3 deaths there, so we already kind of have that. I don't think you can get... Can you get Circuitry? Oh, I guess you can get Circuitry. Do you have to finish the game? It might be post game. Well, we already have fails and encounter right here. Ultra Beast use? I don't know if he would use an Ultra Beast. I don't know. Dodge is super effective move. Dodge is, like misses. We use them. That's true. I don't know if Flygon would use them though. Gets Tapu Koko. Yeah, sure. Wait, how do you get Tapu Koko in this game? Or like, when do you get Tapu Koko in this game? Is it post game or is it beforehand? If you can get it beforehand, then Tapu Koko feels like it makes sense for this. But I don't know, because Flygon doesn't really use. He doesn't really use legendaries. Oh, that's post game. Okay, we can't do that. Yeah, it doesn't really use legendaries, so I feel like he wouldn't use Ultra Beast. I don't know. He doesn't really do that. Yeah, I don't know. Togedemaru is on there. It's kind of hard to think of one for a 1 HP. We already have lives on 1 or 2. Not very effective move kills. We already have that too. Yeah, we already have that one. I don't know. Lives because of friendship, maybe? Maybe? Ningle, thanks for the 100 jewels. Thank you. Crit kills. I think, yeah, we already have that too. It's over here. It's like off screen for you right now, but it's there as well. Thanks for the 2 jewels. I appreciate that. We already have death to a ground type move over here. We have like deathless boss battles kind of all over the place here as well. Yeah, fuck. I don't know. I'm gonna say uses a choice item because I'm pretty sure you can get them in this game. Can you get them in this game? Choice items. Use some. Can you get them? Well, we already have an Ultra Necrozma death, so it wouldn't make sense to have 2 Ultra Necrozma things. Fuck, I don't know what to put here. I actually don't know what to put here. Miss? I guess? I'll just put miss. Shiny, we already have that. All right. It should have updated for you guys too. All right. All right, we have replaced it with miss, and we did get a para. So, boom. Gonna put that. We already have miss. Ah, we already have miss. Oh my god. We spent so long thinking about what to replace it with. Fuck. It's gotta be one thing that kind of makes sense. Shit, I don't know. Vikavolt? I feel like Vikavolt's like pretty much guaranteed, is it not? Lives from friendship. That might be the only one I can really think of. I'm gonna say friendship. Friendship survive. You know the ones where it's like, they toughed it out so you wouldn't feel sad. Uh-huh. I don't know why it's Mickey Mouse. Okay, now we actually replaced it with friendship live, which is like, when it's like, oh, we toughed it out so you wouldn't feel sad. Oh, I love you so much. Go home. Is that even a thing in this game? I don't even know. Isn't that, that's Gen 8? Oh my god, we have to replace it again! Oh, fuck. Dude, there's gotta be like one thing that like makes sense, is also like kind of easy to track. Thanks to the Jewels, Dark King. It's Gen 6 on, but isn't it only if you use the affection feature, which I don't think Flygon ever uses? Roto Boost, I don't think he uses those either. He's like very, I don't think he uses stuff like that. I'm just gonna say sacks a Pokemon on purpose. All right. This one definitely works. Sacks a Pokemon on purpose. That's what we've changed it to. This one definitely... this one definitely could happen, right?
Dose of luck.
Okay, I might have to turn off the duels notifications, because if you just do 2, then it's kind of like just like sits there the whole time. I might have to change that. Oricorio? Ooh. I'll leave it as it is. I don't think we should change it again. Yeah, let me go ahead and turn that off, actually. Real rapidly. No, I'm not going to turn it off. I'm going to say minimum jewels to alert is going to be like, I don't know, 100. Let's do 100. All right. There we go. Now we're sorted. Now we're fucking sorted.
Lima is down, setting us up for the first of many showdowns against Alola's supersized totems. These boss battles are the secret sauce that makes Usum playthrough so spicy.
Usum? Usum?
They're what keeps me coming back, even with all the belly aching I have to do in between. Totem Pokemon come big, boosted, and with allies to boot, forcing you into 1v many fights that pose some of the biggest challenges in any Nuzlocke. Or at least they can be. Fortunately, Verdant Cavern is home to the TM for Brick Break, which...
Oh my god. I've just realized they put the TM for Brick Break there so that you have something quad effective against the Raticate and super effective against the Gumshoes. That's literally why they put it there.
George generously learns. So after charming the Totem Alolan Raticate, we can easily dispatch his lackey with a quad effective hit. And then at this point, Lily's free to clean things up. Bite is always scary because it can flinch, but since it doesn't, we land a Thunder Wave that gives us the speed control needed to get a decisive victory.
Let's go, Magnemite!
Totem number 1 down. With that, Melee Island only has 2 challenges left in store. The first being a chance to up the voltage of our squad in Melee Meadow.
Oricorio time. We love that. When is Quidance? Is that like early on in the game? Or is that late in the game? Because that could be huge.
Now, I call this a challenge because this stupid pom-pommed prick is ridiculously hard to catch. Not only does she stick a metaphorical middle finger up at the One Ball HG name, which is actually illegal in 46 states and Guam,
Dude, Oricorio has the same catch rate as Mew. What the hell is all that about?
It also calls up a fellow cheerleader to double team my poor
it calls up friends?
detectives. Thankfully,
I forgot that. Dude, how many of you guys used to do the SOS hunting where you would force a Pokemon to call in a friend over and over and over again, and you have like the Leper Berry that would restore your PP, so you had an infinite battle going? I remember when I used to stream that. That was my first ever streamed shiny hunt. Was I did a Rockruff doing that, like got a blue Rockruff, and it was really beautiful and gorgeous and amazing. Oh my god, that was such a throwback. I remember because when I would stop stream, I would have to just close the DS to continue the battle so that I could come back to it tomorrow. Or like whenever I would go back to stream and have to go back to it because it would just have to sit there in the same battle the entire time. No, I didn't count the Magnemite as like failed an encounter because he didn't really fail an encounter. He just reset the entire run.
After taking out the spare and pelting her with 10 Great Balls in a row, which if I'm to believe this random website I found is an egregious statistical anomaly, Cloud finally agrees to join the team.
35% chance. Well, listen, recently I missed Poltergeist 5 times in a Then We Fight video. Poltergeist has a 90% chance to hit. I also missed it 3 times in a row while I was battling Rich, who also missed Hypnosis 3 times in a row as well. I'm just saying, it was kind of funny.
And her arrival is rather convenient given the Melee Island Grand Trial showdown against Hala. See, Cloud's peppy persona masks a much darker thirst for vengeance. A penchant for ripping razor-sharp gusts of wind that slice through Hala's fighting types like a handful of perfectly cooked fish fillet.
Oh, Oricorio's great at the start of the game, by the way, because, I mean, you got Hala here, you beat Hala, great, whatever, and then you got, like, the water totem, all right, great, you beat the water totem. Then you got the fire, which is not necessarily good against the fire one, and then you have a grass one. And you got a flying type against the grass one, too. The Oricorio is amazing.
Her ferocity is intrinsic to her nature. All birds are born with an insatiable hunger for blood, and it's yet another...
That's true, especially seagulls. Or they have an insatiable hunger for, like, shitting on people. Like, not figuratively. Not with mean words. Like, actually doing it.
Another reason I'm grateful.
Sorry, I grew up in a seaside town in the UK. A little small, sleepy seaside town, and there was so many seagulls. I think the seagulls outnumbered the people, actually.
That birds aren't real. Before leaving Melee...
That's true, actually. Birds aren't real. So what was shitting on me the entire time, I wonder?
Melee Island for good, I snagged the Flying Z crystal, which will really dial up Cloud's power levels to 11. One dance lesson from Kahili later, it's time to make like a shepherd and get the flock out of here, which leads us to the game's only good cutscene. Hell yeah! One tubular transport.
Nah, okay, to be fair, no matter what you think about Ultra Necrozma, the start of its battle is so sick. The intro to the battle? Hold on. Ultra Necrozma fights, no commentary. I don't want to hear anyone talking. Yeah, listen. Give it to me, come on. This battle intro? Oh, it's laggy! Why is it laggy? It's actually fucking ruined it. I'm actually so upset. That has genuinely made me so upset. Oh my god, that's ruined my day. The fact that it just lagged out the Ultra Necrozma theme at the start has just is completely... Come on, we gotta find one that doesn't do that, please. Please. Okay, wait, hold on. Hold on, we're good here. Oh. Aha. Aha! Wait a minute. Like, that is sick! The theme, and when it hits a big note and then he powers up, like, that's so cool. It's so sick. Like, that and Groudon and Kyogre doing the Primal Reversion both, like, sit in my mind, and I remember them forever because it's just such a cool moment.
Later, and we've arrived on Akala Island, where we soon meet up with Sycamore's lackeys, who seem to have accrued enough vacation days to sneak away for some much-needed R&R. And that seems to involve battling the locals. Sinnoh has two ice types, the first being a Smoochum, who gets the Primrose Everdeen special, but the second is a Glaceon. Now, normally, a base 130 special attack stat would be pretty terrifying for this point in the game.
I'm sorry, I must disrespect Glaceon way too much. That's 130 special attack. I mean, I guess that makes sense. It's an evolution, and they all have 130 and something. But I don't know. I thought it was like, I guess I thought it was like defense or special defense or something like that. I didn't realize it was that strong.
Those icy winds hurt even with a resistance, and Glaceon is bulky enough that there isn't all that much that can one-shot her. But Sinnoh will actually only use icy wind in one of two situations: if she sees the kill, or if the player's Pokemon is faster. So as long as you're slower, you're safe, and Glaceon is disarmingly easy.
What? That is weird. That is so weird. I get that the AI prioritizes like KOs and being faster than your opponent, but it should also prioritize like doing damage regardless. Why is it using quick attack? It doesn't even need to.
For any aspiring Usum Nuzlockers, make sure you have a plan to deal with Glaceon in this run. Step one of which is to...
That's not even like oh, you know, Sun and Moon so easy type thing. That's just a quirk of how the AI just kind of always is for some reason. I don't know.
Play Ultra Moon instead of Ultra Sun, because Dexio's Espeon is a far bigger hurdle unless you have a Dark type. Anyways, these two Looney Tunes are the final obstacle before our team's biggest power-up. It's time to add not one, not two, but 3 detectives to our roster.
Let's go! And they're all sheep still.
First up, Sebastian finally earns his AA stripes and joins the squad. Next is Sweet Daisy, the normal type Eevee, though only for a moment.
Listen, Daisy, I'm sure you've been told that you have unlimited potential, that you can choose your own destiny and be anyone you want to be.
So true. It's just gorgeous and adorable. It's so cute.
The world's your cloister. Find your passion and follow it. Life is an endless field of opportunities, and only you can choose your own path.
This is such a beautiful, heartfelt moment. It really just tugs on the strings. What can I say?
Well, Daisy, I'm here to tell you that is wrong. You are going to be a Jolteon. You were always going to be a Jolteon. You were never not going to be a Jolteon. So the only question that remains is, do you run from your fate like a dog, or do you accept it like a sheep?
Our third and final encounter for now is Zora the Marie.
Well, guess it was always going to be a Jolteon, right? Imagine Winds and Waves having AI-powered characters that switch things after being taught on Wolfie videos. I just don't think it would work. You know what's interesting is that people find it hard to like differentiate between like video game AI and like learning language models AI, like ChatGPT kind of stuff. Dude, if they did that, it would instantly become way dumber. I'm not kidding. Like learning language models like ChatGPT, Claude, stuff like that, they do not fucking understand Pokemon. They absolutely don't get it. They constantly get types wrong. They constantly get numbers wrong. They get the stats wrong. Even though this information is clearly super visible and available on the internet, they constantly make mistakes. They hallucinate all the time and they get things wrong all the time. If they did some kind of ChatGPT Winds and Waves character AI thing, it would make it so much worse that it would be noticeably different. Noticeably easy. I built my champions team on AI and got me to Ultra 1. I'm going to be so honest. I feel like any team could get to Ultra 1.
An actual sheep, who is all but destined to be the mascot of our flashbulb flock for the foreseeable future. And with a full team of 6, Gladion doesn't stand a chance, though he does trick me into thundershocking a Zorua disguised as a Zubat, which is a little embarrassing when I could have just signal beamed for the KO, but it's not a big deal. It's okay to make a mistake once. It's only truly embarrassing when you make the same mistake twice. I mean, what kind of incurious moron would go through life without learning from his mistakes?
No, not the Espeon!
The first totem Pokemon of Akala Island is an Araquanid that's normally downright unfair. He gets an immediate speed boost, Water Bubble doubles his water-type attacks, Aurora Beam hits flying types for super effective damage, and a pair of backup Pokemon can hit you with every type of speed control in the book until the giant spider is skating circles around your entire team.
Do you guys think they're going to give any of the Pokemon Water Bubble, or it's going to be like Araquanid only? I understand it's called Water Bubble because it has a water bubble on its head, but I feel like they could also give it to other Pokemon. But maybe it's too strong for them to do that.
Oh yeah, and it's raining. Oh no, look! That man is struggling with his legally ambiguous earbuds.
Oh no, oh god, he probably can't, I mean, he probably can hear everything because the noise cancelling's not that good.
They're glitching in the rain.
Oh, we got a full team of 6 on the board? All right, marked off in your bingos
He must
as well.
not be IP68 waterproof, and he's too distracted to pay attention to where he's walking. He's gonna accidentally step on those bald eagle eggs, and as every American knows, according to the Bald and Golden Eagle Protection Act of 1940, it's illegal to disturb, damage, or destroy bald eagle eggs. And
oh no, that's so bad! Oh god, he's
the violation of
you can't molest them either.
the act.
It said that. I just said molest. I saw it say molest, and I was like, why does it say molest?
Result in a fine of $100,000. An unexpected expense of such magnitude could financially ruin him and prevent him from pursuing his dream of owning and operating his own pastry shop, where one day a serendipitous encounter with a down-on-her-luck customer sparks the romance of a lifetime. All this lost because he was using those darn illegally ambiguous earbuds.
That's incredibly specific. It's really... This is really incredibly specific.
If only he had been using a pair of bone conduction headphones from the sponsor of this video, Raycon.
Then he could have his own Hallmark Christmas movie where they save a dying cafe.
Folks, has this ever happened to you? Imagine you're walking down the street. Nah, just kidding. I'm not gonna do another long-winded hypothetical.
Oh, please do it.
Unless?
Come on, please.
No. One is enough. One's
do it
enough.
Come on, flag on, please. Come on.
Unless... Let's keep it simple, folks. Raycon's bone conduction headphones use off-ear audio to send sound through vibrations in your bones so that your ears stay open to the world around you. They're perfect for when I'm out walking Poppy and enjoying the nice, consistent summer weather we have here in New England. They're built for all-day use thanks to 13 hours of battery life.
Is that sarcasm? I don't know if that's sarcasm. Is it not consistent? We also don't have very consistent weather in the UK either.
They're life-savingly IP68 waterproof and dustproof, and they give premium performance without a premium price tag, making them a great gift for loved ones and ones that you, like a moderate amount. The bone conduction headphones are a great option for everyday listening, so click the link in the description box or go to buyraycon.com/flagonpc.
Well, all right, I surely will.
Thanks so much to Raycon for sponsoring this video. Now, let's get back to the challenge. Despite Totem Araquanid's list of terrifying traits, he is still in fact a water type, and this is an electric type only run, though it's actually Araquanid's bug typing that will be his ultimate downfall, because it allows Cloud to hit him with a super effective flying type
Uh-oh, Flan EMZ.
move, which not only circumvents our foe's held Wakanberry, but also lets us hit a sick pose as we go for a supersonic Sky Strike. It's always so funny when a Pokemon that doesn't have a flying animation uses this Z move, because they look so stupid moving through the air like that. Anyways, Araquanid lives with a sliver, but can't actually one-shot Cloud, so I opt
That's still, wow, okay, you know what? Water Bubble plus Rain, it's just not doing much. Is he using Bubble?
for
He's
the
using Bubble,
perfectly
right?
accurate peck to ensure that we finish off the totem as his partner sets up a Tailwind just a turn too late. So far, these totem fights have been 2 pieces of fluffy funfetti cake, which is very refreshing given what a nightmare they can be. And that's exactly what's about to happen in Wella Volcano Park. No more cake. After
No! Strawberry shortcake too. That was really delicious. Oh my god, I love a good strawberry shortcake. Oh, it's so delicious.
Yahweh challenges us to a spot the difference game that makes your average episode of Dora the Explorer look like the MCAT.
Oh my god, Boots! What do you mean you don't see it? It's right there!
We have to
The concept of a grown man yelling at Dora the Explorer like, come on, lock in, Boots! I need you to figure this out, man!
face off against the terrifying totem Alolan Marowak. Now, Araquanid may have only been able to double his water moves, but thanks to Thick Club, this undead demon's entire attack stat gets doubled.
Dude, Alolan Marowak is so cool. I wish it was a bit faster. If it had like twice the amount of speed that it usually has, like 90 speed wouldn't be crazy, but it would make it so much better.
Usually, my strategy for this battle is to pilfer Marowak's power with Thief, but none of my Pokemon can actually learn it, and the thing about electric types is that they usually don't have great physical defense,
Oh, this does not look good, actually. How do you even approach this? The Marowak has +2 speed in this, right?
or they're a Charge-a-Bug.
Oh, yeah, this is not good.
I lead
How's he
off
gonna
with
do this?
Cloud, who makes use of her pom-poms by feather dancing to drop her foe's attack. Critical
Okay, great start. So that basically eliminates the Thick Club
hits
boost.
are like birds, they don't exist. Now, even at -2, Flame Wheel does a healthy chunk, and unfortunately, it
Oh, that's a bad burn there, folks, but it is good for the bingo. Make sure to mark that off if you're playing it alongside.
gets the burn.
Which, by the way, if you're watching the VOD after watching more Patterrz, first off, hi, how you doing? Please subscribe to more Patterrz. I'd really appreciate that. Secondly, the bingo link should be in the description if I've not forgotten it, which I might have.
That's annoying, but Cloud is still a special attacker, and there's a trick to this battle. See, Totem Marowak thinks he's Wolf Glick. His plan
I thought you was just calling Wolfie Totem Marowak for some reason.
is to copy the GOAT strategy of using Detect every other turn to stall me out with residual chip damage.
That's true. If there's anything I know about Wolfie VGC videos, is he always tells everybody, listen, you have to use Protect on every other turn. Real YouTubers use Protect every other turn. You have to.
But while Marowak is out here trying to win a regional, I read him like a children's book and land a free supersonic Sky Strike into Salazzle, taking her down into the red. Though since we
That doesn't KO.
didn't get the KO, Cloud's now in danger, and I do need to
Oh, this is not good. Oh, this is really, really
switch.
bad.
I opt for Daisy, who does take nearly half of her HP
Oh,
on the
no.
switch in, but
Oh, this is really bad, folks.
thanks to her leftovers, she's just out of range of the KO, and I can cleanly take out Salazzle while Marowak detects again. So with the
Dude, this Marowak is throwing right now.
sultry salamander down, it's time to rain on Marowak's parade. Rain Dance gives us some reprieve from Flame Wheel, and
Nice. Good strategy
we're
there.
able to start whittling away at the bulky boy's HP, but he does promptly switch to Brick Break, which still puts Daisy in range of a critical hit. I abuse the Detect turn to go out into Zora, who then immediately eats a
Oh, good thing he switched, though,
critical hit
right?
that would
Holy! That was a big
have
damage.
eviscerated Daisy. The static proc would be a nice reward, if not for the fact that I had already clicked Thunder Wave.
Ah, well, you know, you could have missed it, so I still think it's good.
And now I'm really pinned. Marowak's done detecting. He should see the KO with both Flame Wheel and Brick Break, which puts both Lily and Sebastian in danger.
I guess you could go. Oh, he's feather danced once.
So with no way out, I've gotta hope for a paralysis. Zora gets some damage off via Electro Web before it's temporarily locked away via Cursed Body, and then permanently locked away with a connected Brick Break.
Oh, what a heartbreaker. What a heartbreaker. We do have 2 Deathless Totem battles so far, but this is not going to count towards that, unfortunately. Ugh. Is that sacking a Pokemon on purpose? I guess that was kind of like the intention, because like if you don't get the power, then you die. And he wasn't going to be able to kill it that turn regardless. So yeah, I'm gonna say that was sack a Pokemon on purpose. We need 1 more death for 3 deaths as well.
Zora falls, and we have our very first death of the run.
Wait, what? Oh, sorry, I thought the other one was another run.
As much as I wanted Zora to be the team's sheepy mascot, it's undeniable that that title rightfully belongs to Cloud, who's been far and away the early game MVP. With Roost, another Feather Dance, and a healthy dose of luck when it comes to critical hits and paralysis, my death-obsessed dancer claims the life of another totem, and we have our pricey victory.
Respect to the Oricorio for carrying the team so far, though. I mean, the Flaffy did make the ultimate sacrifice, which is
poor
incredibly sad, but Oricorio's been insane. And it's going to do it again. It's going to be crazy in the next one,
Zora,
too.
we hardly knew ya. A moment of silence for the lamb. So close. Anyways, Mallow's trial is next, and though the Totem Lurantis may resist electric-type moves, Cloud can continue her early game reign by nailing the False Mantis with another Z move. Of course, this isn't nearly enough to get the KO, and she can just immediately heal back all the damage on the following turn, which starts a long, tedious cycle that will define this fight. Lurantis does a bit of damage to us, I do a bit of damage to him, and we both stay healthy with our healing move of choice. Now, thanks to Lurantis,
this can only last so long, though, can't it?
This is generally low amount of power points. Cloud can pretty easily 1v1 the totem without a problem, but unfortunately, this fight is not a 1v1. Comfey is pretty useless because she has virtually no way to deal meaningful damage, and though—
Wait, what's the other Pokemon that comes in? I want to say, I'm trying to remember before he says it. Is it Weeping Bell? No, it's not Weeping Bell. What is it? Caswell? Oh, is it Caswell?
her ability to further heal Lurantis is annoying, it doesn't do anything other than prolong the inevitable. The issue is that our air cutters deal spread damage, and eventually we get the kill on the little living leg. Cloud just can't help herself. And Comfey's death then reveals the true threat of the fight, Kecleon.
Kecleon? I don't know. Why did I think it was Castle? I guess because I thought it was like a weather kind of battle, which, I mean, makes sense.
This Tweaky Twerp has both Screech and Ancient Power, 2 moves that can throw a real wrench into my
that's not good.
Plans to stall out Lurantis, so I really gotta target this thing down quick before he starts causing serious problems. But at the same time, I also need to make sure I stay healthy enough to avoid getting crit by a nasty Solar Blade or whatever Lurantis feels like using. Air Cutter turns Kecleon into a flying type, which then lets me bring in Sebastian, who also conveniently resists Lurantis' attacks to deal
that still did a lot of damage, though, didn't it?
Effective damage via Spark. With that, I then go back into Cloud. Every turn here is a little bit dangerous thanks to the threat of crits, Dizzy Punch Confusion, or the absolute worst case scenario, an Ancient Power Omni Boost, but I am able to get a bit lucky and crucially to stall out the sun via Protect, because Kecleon seems to always set up a sunny day if she has the chance. So, on the turn I'm finally able to freely get off an Air Cutter, we miss.
No! Damn, that's tough. Holy jam! Thank you so much for 1,000 jewels, mate. Thank you.
Both Pokemon.
Oh, what? Wait, hold on. That's... I swear, isn't Air Cutter a 95% chance to hit? I swear it is. Oh my god, it is. It's a 95% chance to hit. Holy... So, wait, the chances of missing Bofa is... It's like rolling a nat 1 twice in a row. That's insane, but not nearly as insane as using code Patterrz at Game & Subs to save money on your Game & Subs purchases. Folks, let me tell you, you buy one of these tubs, it has 100 servings inside of it, just one of these tubs. Which means that you can drink this one tub every single day for over 3 months. More than 3 months. That is an absolutely ludicrous amount of value, and you get more value with code Patterrz at Game & Subs, but it also means, folks, that we get miss on the bingo board too, and what a miss it was. Goodness gracious me. Chat, rate my transition out of 10. What do you think? I think I'm getting better at this, to be honest. Was that a good Game & Subs transition? 9 out of 10? Ooh, I like that. Thank you.
Okay, fine, I'm cool, I'm fine.
Thankfully, it ultimately doesn't matter. A few turns later, Cloud takes out Kecleon, and significantly more than a few turns after that, Cloud successfully bests Lurantis in the 1v1 I've been trying to set up for the last 15 minutes.
Jesus. Well, I will say, I'm so impressed with Oricorio. It's been doing incredibly well so far.
That's way too much uninterrupted gameplay for an Alola playthrough. I know this gen gets a lot of flack for the early game cutscenes, but don't sleep on the banger several minute-long cutscenes in the mid-game, too. Hours later, we're free to explore Kanikani City, and in the Akala outskirts, I catch Wooleyes the...
I don't think it's the fact that it has a lot of text that's the problem, because there's games with a lot of text that people don't complain about. You know, you got your Baldur's Gate 3, and I know it has voice acting, but it has a lot of text in it, and but the thing is, it's good writing. It's good writing. It's enjoyable. Like, it's stuff that you want to see. The Pokemon writing, I don't know who's doing it. Whoever writes for the Pokemon games, I don't know, they need to lock in a little bit because it's just fluff that no one cares about.
Chinchou would have been nice for that damn Marowak, but he'll still come in handy for the challenges ahead, especially after scarfing down an ability capsule to fix his useless ability.
Nice, Volt Absorb is great for this.
And speaking of, George needs his own type of medicine.
Uh-oh. Where did you get that from, Flygon?
With that, we're...
And with that, we've created the very first Ghost-type Raichu. Don't ask how. We've just done it, and you don't need to know how. Don't even think about asking how.
Ready to take on the Akala Island Kahuna and her rock types. I send out Lily against Olivia's lead Anorith and get a clean KO with Mirror Shot. Lileep is far bulkier and needs 2 hits before we're suddenly facing off against our foe's ace Lycanroc.
I feel like this should be fine, though. The only thing that could be a problem here is the Z move,
werewolf
maybe?
immediately
Or
makes
flinch.
things very spooky by flinching poor Lily with a bite.
Sorry, that's my bad. I shouldn't have said anything. I'm really, really sorry.
So I've got to switch out to Wooleyes on another. Now, things could be scary if Olivia goes for Continental Crush, though once again, the speed-lowering AI plays in our favor. See, Lycanroc knows Rock Tomb, and since Wooleyes is already slower, she doesn't want to click that move, which seemingly also stops her from using her Z move. I guess. I don't really know. This is all based on anecdotal evidence, but either way, it means that Wooleyes survives another bite to rip a...
He's just so weird and strange. And obviously, like, they tested this before they released the game. Like, they had to test every single battle probably several times over with different Pokemon. But, like, why does it work this
move
way?
Of her own that washes away Lycanroc for another Grand Island trial victory.
Yes!
Which means I should now be clear to head to Ula Ula, and there's more cutscenes. Well, before we can head to the third island, it's time for a trip to the man-made Aether Paradise, where we're subjected to a parading cast of color-coordinated scientists, one very overbearing mother, and an eldritch horror from the dimension beyond. Nihilego is not...
Yeah, it's a bit of a boring dimension, though. You guys ever been to the Nihilego dimension? It seems so boring, though. Like, what do you even do there? There's nothing to do. There's no, like... Can't go to the gym, can't go to shops, can't go to cinema. Just nothing to do there, you know?
Meant to be a difficult fight, and Lily should be able to whittle them down slowly. Very, very, very slowly. To the point that the jellyfish actually gets impatient and just pieces out before we can get the KO. I have literal...
Imagine being in a fight so boring, you're just like, you know what, whatever, you win. I'm done. I need to go now. I'm sorry.
Never seen that happen before. Anyways, with that, we arrive in the lantern-lit streets of Mali City, but the only lantern I'm interested in is the amorphous blob that just nuked Olivia's dog. The fight against...
Love that guy. Love Lantern. Am I winning? Absolutely, Crystal. Yes.
How here is probably the hardest one in the game.
Tension sounds like the UK. No, we do have cinema in the UK. All right, and we've got loads of stuff to do in the UK. We've got like golf. We got like we have gyms too, and you can play chess. We got loads of pastimes. You can go to the doctor. That's something
other than the final champion fight, and that's because his team now has some serious powerhouses, including an Alolan Raichu, a Vaporeon, a Max Attack, Max Speed Tauros, Okay, Noibat still blows chunks, but the others can be quite scary.
What was that noise?
Fortunately, with Lily's power
That Oricorio just almost instantly died.
tripling upon evolution, the happy-go-lucky goober is still not much of a threat. I pick up Pickles the Elekid,
Oh, okay, that's a big power increase there. I feel like Electivire is going to be insane. Actually, wait, can you even get the Electrizer before the
turned
post-game?
Electabuzz on Mount Hokulani, where I also get the TM for Volt Switch, an invaluable
Nice.
pivoting
Oh, that is going to be so big
move
for
you're
this.
going to see a lot of for the rest of this playthrough, though not so much in the first trial of Ula Ula Island, because we're facing off against the game's elite electric type. A 10 gigawatt threat, a god of thunder with enough power to make my hair stand on end.
It's Togedemaru for... Oh. Oh, I see the joke he's made there.
If I still had hair. I'm talking about the Totem
Lygon's looking good with the bald look, I will say. He's looking good.
Togedemaru. This fight, like with Lurantis, is a bit of a slog. Togedemaru lacks any good way
Look how pissed he is, though.
to deal
You see that
damage
guy?
to my electric types, but the
Oh, he's got Volt Absorb, though, and he resists Steel. This is good.
reverse is equally true. The most important thing in these totem fights is usually to take out the supporting cast first, and in Togedemaru's case, Skarmory should be an easy target. Should be, except for the fact that the Totem Togedemaru has Lightning Rod.
Ooh, that's
Though
unfortunate.
fortunately, you can't redirect spread moves like Electro Web, and since Togedemaru is running a fully physical set, I don't mind giving him special attack boosts. Lily is the one that takes down Skarmory, and then I go to Wool Eyes to start slowly chipping away with Bubble Beam. Eventually, Dedenne comes in as Togedy's second ally, and with Super Fang, the rotund rodent can be
Oh, that's a
very annoying.
massive prick. Super Fang and a Nuzlocke is so annoying.
So it takes a few turns, but eventually Mickey bites the dust, and her round ruler falls soon after for another long but ultimately riskless victory.
Nice. Good job. Good job. Do we think there's going to be a death in the Ultra Necrozma fight? Usually Flygon has a really good plan set up to take on the Necrozma, so I feel like, honestly, that might be like the least threatening because you can't... No, Ultra Necrozma is like a known entity. When I did my first Nuzlocke of the game, I walked into that fight and I did not know what I was going up against. I'm pretty sure I'd like insta-lost. But now that it's a known entity, I feel like maybe you have to do like a sack. Maybe you have to rely on Para a little bit, but I think you'd be all right.
Beating
What
the
was that?
sixth
What did it get KO'd by actually
another
there?
long but ultimately
Nah, it got KO'd by Bubble Beam.
riskless victory. Beating the sixth Alolan Totem unlocks a handful
Wait, did we have an
of
very effective move KO on that? Because it wasn't...
very
Oh,
annoying.
wait,
So
the
it takes
Signal
a few
Beam. Signal Beam on Dedenne. Yep, that's a good catch there. That was a not very effective move KO in him. That's good for the bingo. It's a corner
long
piece.
but ultimately riskless victory. Beating the sixth Alolan Totem unlocks a handful of routes with their fair share of electric types. So in quick succession, I recruit Mopple the Manectric, Reggie and Ronnie the Twin Musketeers, and Sir Richfield the Alolan Graveler, who
All right. Will he use it, though? Will he use it?
becomes an Alolan Golem via a quick trade with Uncle Jimtendo. And at the electric-type paradise that is Blush Mountain,
It looks like it's going to get used, but we'll have to
both
wait and
Lily
see.
and Sebastian bask in the
Now, that was also a fourth Deathless Totem battle.
magnetic fields around us to evolve into their powerful final forms. Suddenly, our team is looking mighty scary. Scarier than Mimikyu, that's for sure. This Trickster Totem
All right, so he did use Togedemaru, mark that off in the bingos. We got that used there.
has all the might of a wet paper bag in front of our two steel types. Reggie pops her disguise with a U-turn, and then Lily comes into one-shot Mimikyu with a nifty corkscrew crash.
Ooh, not. Oh, I would say the Mimikyu is usually like the biggest issue for me. I'm always scared of the Mimikyu. It's so big and imposing and terrifying.
Before swiftly cleaning up the lingering Banette for the dub. That totem fight is often extremely difficult, so it's kind of funny how simple it can be with the right pair of encounters.
That's what I'm saying.
And that's the final totem on Ula Ula Island, so next are several fights against the various members of the Team Skull Extended Universe. Here, Sir Rich
Oh, there's a Alolan Golem. All right, mark that off on your bingos as well. We are getting closer to a bingo here.
Field's massive defense stat patches up that frailty issue my team has had in the past, and repeated volt switches from half my Pokemon render these fights absolutely trivial thanks to the ability to maintain constant offensive momentum while simultaneously repositioning my team. The same,
Yeah, full
however,
switch is insane. People underestimate pivot moves. And then we fight videos, I'll always be throwing pivot moves on all my Pokemon because it's just so important. It's so important because if your opponent switches out, then you get the switch initiative, which means you know what your opponent is going into, and you can make your switch to counter what your opponent has just swapped into. You can get damage off if you're going to switch anyway. It's just, you can get slow switches, so your opponent attacks first, you get hit, and then you switch, so you can pivot without taking a hit. It's just, they're just so good.
Is not true for our last fight on Ula Ula Island against our fellow detective Nanu. He's only got 3 Pokemon, but one of them is absolutely the most frustrating foe we've faced thus far.
Absolutely. Dark type, Absol.
It's not his fake out Sableye. It's not his Darkium Z Alolan Persian. No, it's his Krokorok. The
Oh, God. Oh, wait, is that the first ground type in the game?
first real ground type we faced in this entire run.
Wow, that is so far into the game to not encounter a proper ground type yet.
Oh, ground types, how I loathe you so. In a world of boundless energy, your archaic adherence to the loam beneath our feet stifles the technological progress that electricity birthed into the world. I curse the earth that drains our power, the soil that restricts our advancement into a brighter, more beautiful future. I weep over that which is lost to us thanks to the existence of creatures like Krokorok and the spineless humans who enable them.
You tell him, mate.
Nanu makes me sick. And
Yeah, fuck you, Nani. We hate. Sorry, that was aggressive. I shouldn't have said that. I'd like to take that back. I'm so sorry. I just got a little heated. You know, it was the moment. I was really Flygon really can rouse up some feelings of hatred in a person. He can just really lead a crowd.
his retribution for the most heinous sin, that of apathetic acquiescence, will come before the final sunset of humanity. That much I can assure you. Anyway,
That's
Sebastian
right.
one-shots Krokorok with a single signal beam.
Okay, cool. Sorry, I thought this was going to be a problem, but no, I guess not.
So Nanu is otherwise pretty easy, thanks to Ronnie's secondary fairy typing. But did you know that Dedenne can't learn Dazzling Gleam?
What? Well, I mean, it can learn. What did it even learn? Trading Kiss? That doesn't learn Moonblast, does it?
Even by TM? I'm no lawyer, but that seems like criminal negligence from Game Freak. I think some of these Pokemon could get a serious payout from a well-organized class action lawsuit, because this is just unacceptable. And do not go into the comments to tell me that Dedenne gets Dazzling Gleam in Gen 8. I've already decided to be angry, so facts are not important.
That's true. I've already decided to be angry, so facts are not important. Damn. That is such a good line. Isn't that how 90% of our population operates?
Now, thankfully, Dedenne does have access to one fairy-type attacking move, so all I
Oh, it does learn
have
Payroll.
to do to win this fight is something that no one has ever accomplished before in the history of human experience.
Oh, is that killing a Persian using physical moves?
I have to land 3 play roughs in a row. It's
Listen, I'm saying I missed 3 poltergeists in a row, but I believe
like
you can
hitting
do
a
it.
bullet with another bullet, finding a Weedle in a haystack. 1 in a million odds, but somehow Ronnie does it, completing our 3rd Grand
That is the most impressive thing I've ever seen a Dedenne do.
Island trial in style. And so begins the raid on Aether Paradise, in which I unceremoniously electrocute innumerable scientists. I care not for their fates, they are but ephemeral presences in my life, exiting as swiftly as they enter. The only man worth an ounce of thought is Guzma, now that he has an electric type of his own. His lead Golisopod is easy enough to play around. Protect blocks a priority first impression, and then a revelation dance immediately sends the bug packing. However,
Why does it have emergency exit? I swear to God. They better give Mega Golisopod a good ability. This is recorded before Mega Golisopod's ability releases. My guess is that if you bring it below 50%, it will switch out the opponent. No, that's not a good ability either. Just give it adaptability. I don't know. Just give it something good. Please give it something good. It deserves so much better than what it has. Give it adaptability.
here things get very scary. Coming into this fight, I thought that Cloud
Oh, Quick Draw. You know what? Just give it Quick Draw. Just do it. Why not?
would outspeed Pinsir, which thanks to Guzma's foresight to max out his bug speed EVs is decidedly not the case. It's a
Even like Pinsir, dude, the EVs they gave the Pokemon in this game are just like, it's so much of a harder game.
small miracle that I realized this before I had to scrape the remnants of Cloud's carcass off the side of a stone edge. Lily easily eats a resisted hit, but they very much do not appreciate Pinsir's follow-up Storm Throw. Volt Switch does just over half as I bring out Ronnie. I protect against Pinsir's 3rd Stone Edge before pulling a Parent Trap and switching to Reggie, who generously dodges a 4th Stone Edge. Now baiting Storm Throw, I simply simply switch to Sebastian, who then uses one more Protect on Pincur's 5th and final Stone Edge, ensuring that we are safe to stay in, eat a hit, and take the KO with another Volt Switch, while simultaneously bringing Cloud back out. Now, Guzma's Masquerain may not look like a big problem, but he is faster than Cloud and can still do
Never underestimate Masquerade. It's deceptively good in a fight.
massive damage with a resisted air slash that also flinches. But I do have another shot here as long as I can avoid a second flinch.
Yeah.
And Cloud delivers, sticking the landing on her supersonic Sky Strike as always. So
Nice.
now it's time for Guzma's biggest threat, his Vikavolt. Even though we have plenty of resistances to both electric and bug-type moves, Vikavolt still hits
Who does Guzma think he is? He's doing the Slavic squat during a
everything
battle.
on my team extremely
He really thinks he's that guy, doesn't he?
hard thanks to his maxed out special attack EVs. U-turn does a bit of chip as Ronnie comes in on a Thunderbolt, but there's a pretty
Dude, every time I hear Ronnie, I just think about the Shy Ronnie voice that Rihanna did with... the Shy Ronnie song that Rihanna did with The Lonely Island. I just keep thinking about that. It's actually... Dude, Shy Ronnie 2, banger.
big problem here. Ronnie has to connect with another play rough. Can he really do it again? Can lightning strike twice? Well, it does when Ronnie's in charge, but our attack is more play than rough. It does like no damage, and Vikavolt
Jesus Christ. They're so bulky.
neutral energy balls are enough to trigger our Citrus Berry and Cheek Pouch combo. And speaking of combos, I U-turn out to Reggie on another energy ball, who then proceeds to land a solid muscle band boosted Zing Zap that
Jesus Christ. This thing is a raid boss.
also scores a crucial flinch to boot.
Nice. Good job, Ronnie 2.
That was huge because after another little bit of chip, just look at how much damage Reggie takes from a resisted Bug Buzz. Fortunately, thanks to the flinch,
That's what EVs do, folks. I'll just say that's what EVs can do for you.
we're able to just barely edge out Vikavolt.
It's like you have to EV trade if you're going to do a Nuzlocke in this game. Your Pokemon is so much weaker than your opponents if you don't.
Turning back into his twin on the way out, who can then safely protect in front of Galissapod's first impression before outspeeding for the final KO of the fight. That was some scary shit, and Lusamine is arguably even harder.
I'm sorry, Lusamine's hair kind of reminds me of Justin Bieber's a little bit, but also it looks kind of like a hat. It looks like a veil. So my headcanon is that Lusamine is actually wearing some kind of hat or wig that looks like hair, and she's actually bald.
Though her first two Pokemon are simple enough. Reggie matches well into Clefable, and our foe's Lopunny is merely an annoyance to Sir Richfield, who, in spite of his simple-minded infatuation, manages to get off a Stealth Rock and win the matchup without ever falling prey to the
Using rocks in a Nuzlocke, I love it.
beguiling temptations of our foe's Bunny Wabbit. So that brings out the first of the heavy hitters, Lusamine's replacement daughter, aka Lilligant, whose max special attack Petal Dances hurt even those that
Wait. Oh my god, is that why she has a Lilligant? Is that something I just missed this entire time? Oh my god. It's called Lilligant. That actually makes so much sense as to why she would use it. Because it looks like something she would use, like a female-looking Pokemon, but also it shares the same name as her estranged daughter. Oh, the logo is so deep!
resist them. Add to that an inexplicable
Now that's environmental storytelling.
obsession with spamming Teeter Dance, and you've got a classic game of roulette. Sebastian's my best bet, though he's gonna need to break through confusion as Lilligant proceeds to immediately rip a nasty critical hit. But thankfully, Sebastian does break through and gets the KO with a Signal Beam. Next up, Milotic, and despite having a team full of electric types, max special attack Hydro Pumps are still a major problem. I mean, look, that's resisted damage. Just imagine what would happen to poor Reggie. Wooleyes rips a discharge in response, dropping Milotic to half,
Any
but I
para?
crucially choose not to
No para, unfortunate.
take the KO here. Instead, I slow Volt Switch out into Cloud, who claims the KO, crucially setting us up for the showdown against Lusamine's terrifying last Pokemon. Or should I say, her bearifying last Pokemon.
Yeah, yep. I feel like Beware should get more love, I'm going to be honest. Like a regional variant of Beware would be really cool. Or like a Mega Beware. Could you imagine how cool Mega Beware would be? That would be sick. Oh no. Oh my god, Flygon has been killed to death and stabbed. Violence related to bear puns at an all-time high, says Police Chief Piggy McCop.
If Beware clicks the right move and manages to land a critical hit, she can straight up one-shot my entire team, so thankfully Cloud can simply get the clean KO with her umpteenth Supersonic Sky Strike. So with Lusamine entering the O'Keefe-esque portal into Ultra Space, we're off to Pawnee Island where I finally score an Electrizer.
Oh, that's where you get it from? Okay, that just came out of nowhere, really.
That's a really hard word to say, which I can use to evolve Pickles into an
Nice. All right, now we're cooking, folks. You got an Electivire
just in time for her debut battle against
Ooh, I don't know how he's going to do the Komodo fight. This seems really tough.
Totem Komodo in Vast Pawnee Canyon.
Death to the Z move, that's like if he loses a Pokemon to Z move.
This is the first of 2 back-to-back stall sessions. Though before I can safely do that, I do need to get rid of Komodo's pesky partner. So after a Protect on turn 1
Ice Punch
and
will go
some
crazy.
dodging critical hits during the double up, Pickles punches Noivern in the face for the quick KO. Now it's time for some Twin Terror. Ronnie and Reggie rotate in and out, baiting poison jabs and drain punch.
Wait, are they gonna freaking PB Soul him? Is this a PB Soul situation?
Respectively, while also using intermittent protects to further stall out PP.
It is a PP Soul situation. You know what? I mean, that's fair. That's honestly so fair because, like, how else are you gonna do some of these battles?
Unfortunately, Ronnie is slowly getting chipped down even with leftovers, so I do eventually have to add a third Mon into the mix. But after we've burned all 10 Drain Punch power points, Reggie now functionally walls Komodo.
Nice, good job. You know what? I mean, that's what you gotta do. That's what you gotta do.
Nuzzle him for the guaranteed paralysis, as all the poor bastard can do is expedite his own demise by taking chip from Iron Barbs and Spiky Shield. Eventually, we have to also deal with a Scizor, but with a moveset of Light Screen, Bullet Punch, and Pursuit, he's simply more
I didn't even know Scizor got Light Screen, to be honest. That seems kind of weird and out of place for me.
fodder for the insatiable Reggie. Just a few turns later, both Pokemon fall, and victory
Good win there. Holy.
is ours. Before we can complete the final island trial, though, we've got
This Necrozma should be okay. It doesn't have any boosts, and I can't remember its moveset, but it's probably not too scary.
a world to save, cutscenes to
Nah, it's only level 50. There's no problems. Wait, what's the level cap like in this, though? Is he going to be level 50 going up against an Ultra Necrozma?
watch, and one very, very long staircase to ascend. Here we come face to face with another
All right, here we go. Do we think we're going to get any Ultra Necrozma
fearsome
deaths?
dragon, Ultra Necrozma. Now, normally we cheese this fight with fear strats. Use a Pokemon that's holding a Focus Sash to endeavor Ultra Necrozma down to 1 HP,
But there's no option for that here, I
followed
feel.
up by clicking a priority move for the win. And wouldn't you know it, I do have a Pokemon that can learn Endeavor.
Huge. And you do get Focus Sash before this point of the game as well. Looks like we might be all right
It's
then.
Reggie, though there is just one issue here.
It's too strong. It's too good. It's not going to go down to 1 HP, is it?
Reggie is too strong.
Yeah, that's it. It's not going to, because all the moves that Necrozma has, like, what does it have? It has like a Psychic move. It has, I don't even remember what kind of moves it has. It has Steel is really good against Ultra Necrozma, which is actually a problem here.
Steel typing means that the Mighty Mouse resists every single one of Necrozma's moves.
Damn, the Ultra Necrozma honestly should have thought about the Steel type matchup before, Ultra Necrozmarized. Photon Geyser, Smart Strike, Dragon Pulse, and Power Gem. I mean, it seems on paper like a good distribution, but it's terrible in the
Which
Steel.
means he isn't guaranteed to drop down to 1 HP, and therefore cannot reliably use Endeavor. I also forgot to keep Quick Attack on any of my Pokemon, so I don't have access to a priority move even if the Endeavor strategy did work. Instead, I'm gonna need to stall out Ultra
Oh, all right. Toxic Stall feels like it's working. Okay, he's level 52, so he's 8 levels below.
Necrozma, and since Lily is also a Steel type, they can actually almost always survive even a
Oh, that did so much damage, though.
critical hit Photon Geyser, which means I can afford to hold a Zoom Lens to ensure that we always land a Toxic. So
Oh my god, I was going to say, like, what if you missed the Toxic? That would immediately end the Nuzlocke
from
there.
here, it's just using Protect and making some strategic switches until Necrozma keels over. Unfortunately, though, none of my other Pokemon are guaranteed to survive a critical hit Photon Geyser.
Yeah, I don't even know what you would switch into here. Like, maybe Togedemaru has, like, Sturdy, so you can levitate, Protect, but then you have to switch again.
Not even Sir Richfield's Sturdy ensures a survival, since Photon Geyser ignores abilities.
Oh, wow, never mind. Wow, oh, yeah, that's not looking good, Brett. We're going to have a few deaths here, surely.
As a result, I have to
Oh, yeah, we did get poison here. We have poison on the board as well. Mark that off on your
bring in
bingos.
Mopple the Manetric for his debut fight to
Oh, it's Death Water. Yeah, it's Seth Fodder. All right, that is 3 deaths on the bingo. Still no bingo, but we're marking off more spots here.
Tank a Photon Geyser, survive at 1 HP thanks to a held Focus Sash, burn another turn with Protect, and then lay down his life to ensure that Necrozma falls. A bitter sacrifice for
sad.
a run where I've only had 1 death, but
that would also be sacks a Pokemon on purpose if we didn't already mark it off.
There is no other way to do this without risking more crucial teammates to a critical hit. Or is there?
Oh, wait, hold on. Let me mark it off first. Let me mark it off. Hold on. It technically hasn't died yet, but we did have, wait, folks, I missed something. We had lives on 1 because of the Focus Sash, which means we just hit our first bingo of the day. Congratulations, folks. It hasn't died yet, but it did live on 1 because of the Sash. Any dodgers, any matchers, any gifters, we have just had our first bingo of the day, which means 5 gifted memberships is going into the chat right now. Congratulations, Wet Paper Bag, Simply G for Alpha, Yet Dog Boss, 10, and thank you, Banana, for the 5 gifted memberships as well. 5 gifted away from spinning the wheel again as well. Crack open some more packs. Congratulations, guys. Always thank you. It's very important that you always thank your gifter. It's very, very important that you do that. Always, always, always thank your gifter. So many dodgers still, though. So many dodgers. Look at all these guys. So many freaking dodgers. This is ridiculous. Ludicrous amount of dodgers. So, yeah, Pokemon still hasn't died yet. So, hey, we might not get the 3 deaths. We'll see. Oh, fuck it. No! Hold on, I'm back. Right. Boom, there we go. 5 gifted from me, 5 gifted from Banana. Always thank your gifters. The bingo series would not exist if it was not for the gifters. It's very important that you thank your gifters. Let's see. Do we actually get a death here? We might not get 3 deaths on the bingo.
Turn 1 of the battle, I protected with Lily, meaning that Necrozma has used Photon Geyser 4 times already. So at this point, they only have 1 Photon Geyser left. And on this turn, I'm gonna go for another Protect. Now, Mopple's single point of HP means that Necrozma sees a kill with all 4 of their moves, so they should be using a random move here.
Oh, but there's a 25% chance that it goes for Photon Geyser, meaning that it would run out at that point. Melonius, thank you so much for the 5 gifted. Yeah, you know what? We just hit another 10 gifted, which means it's time to spin the wheel again. Oh, shit, 3 packs again? Okay, Grookey, thank you so much for the gifted membership. Every 10 gifted, we are spinning the wheel. And we got another we hit 3 packs twice a day. This has been like a good day for wheel spins. So we've just been like hitting some big numbers today. I say that. We hit 3 twice, but there's a very low chance for us to hit 3 anyway, so it feels really good. Wheel spin luck is very good. I ain't getting sniped. Well, you never know. There's always a chance. As long as you have gifted turned on. If you don't have gifted turned on, then you're not really dodging. All right. Here we go. 3 packs. Oh, hold on. Get rid of the wheel first. Yo, Damn Wolf! Damn Wolf, thank you so much for the 10 gifted members. We will spin the wheel once again after this. Always thank your gifters, chat. Always thank your gifters. 3 packs. So what can we get? Malamar. Shuppets. Mega Darkrai. Mega Darkrai EX. That's not the big one that we're looking for, but that is a Mega Darkrai. If we could see even like the full art, that would be exciting. I mean, there's a gold one, obviously, and there's the SIR. I'd love the SIR, dude. I really would. I think it would be so cool if we could guess it. Delmise, Dark Bell, Toucannon, Slowpoke, Voltaic Energy again. Shit. Am I getting energies into energies? Oh, whoops, that's all right. And our second spin of the wheel. Let's see how many we get. How many are we opening? Oh, just a oneer? A oneer and doneer? That's okay, though, because you only need one pack. It just takes one pack to be good. That's all it takes. Thank you, Dan Wolf. Always thank you. I get this, guys. Oh, hold on. Still. Gotta hide the wheel. Gotta be respectful. Gotta hide the wheel here. Okay. One's better than none. That's so true. It only takes one. It only takes one to hit the god. Oh, Poltergeist and Maridon. But still, Maridon is cool. Maridon, pretty sick. The purple strip is 5 packs. So we have a very low chance of opening 5 packs on one spin, which would be crazy good spin there. Crazy good spin. Hey, we've been hitting. Oh, holy shit, with a 20 absolute legends. Thank you so much. That's a double spin of the wheel. First one. 1 pack, but wait the second. Dude, I thought it was gonna hit 5. I thought it was gonna hit 5 right there. 3 more packs to open. All right, let's fucking get it. We're back on it, folks. Thank you so much, Orcs. Thank you. Orc Squig, is that a Warhammer reference? Orc Squigs, oh my. Is that a Warhammer reference? I'm pretty sure Squigs are the big-headed creatures they use in fantasy, aren't they? I mean, I do love Warhammer. I was putting together some Space Marine models yesterday. Maybe I should paint them one day. Maybe I should paint them. Can you tell me what we're doing? Well, right now we're opening packs because you guys are being so generous in the gifted membership to open packs right now. But what we're actually doing for the stream is we're doing Nuzlocke bingo. Or we're reacting to a bingo video and doing reacting to a Nuzlocke video and doing bingo with it. All right, here we go. 3 packs. Once again, it only takes 1. We have not hit an SIR in this booster box yet. So there is every chance, every possible chance. All the Orcs and Swigbums, my army. Oh, you play Fantasy or Age of Sigmar? That's cool. Oh, slow bro. Oh, whoa, that looks sick. Gladion's final battle. Okay, I don't think that's the SIR, but that is really cool, though. That is very cool. And, dude, it's perfect because we're reacting to Ultra Sun and Moon right now. So it's literally perfect. All right, and that was just the second one. So the last one is actually perfect. The last one. Misty's Vitality. Oh, Tremendous Bomb and the Rude. But still, that Gladion card is very, very, very cool. Very cool indeed. Again, massive thank you to Orcs. Massive thank you also to Dam. Appreciate you guys. Thank you so much. Let me organize these cards so I don't make a massive mess in my room that I'll have to clean up later. Because I'll be so mad at myself if I do. All right, boom. There we go. Let's crack on. We're doing 40K, but we're trying 5th edition right now, taking it back. 5th? Wait, that's really old, isn't it? I think we're up to 11, right? We're up to 11 now? Damn. That is pretty far back. Thank you again. Oh, does Ultra Necrozma count as a shiny? No. It's not shiny. Right, will we actually get 3 deaths here? It sounded like there's a chance we might not.
If it's anything other than Photon Geyser, I'll have to let Mupple go down because Photon Geyser is simply too powerful to switch in on. But if the Bioluminescent Beast tries to rip their signature move for the 5th and final time, then Sir Richfield will be completely safe to switch in on any of our foe's 3 remaining moves. And
also, if something dies to Ultra Necrozma, that's instantly another bingo here because you've got death to Ultra Necrozma. But there is a chance that there might not be a death to Ultra Necrozma, which would be actually crazy.
I can actually save Mopple's life. So we go for the Protect, and Necrozma clicks Photon Geyser.
Oh, damn!
Mopple lives. With no geysers left, I safely go to Sir Richfield on a random Smart Strike as the toxins bring Necrozma but a turn away from death.
I'm so surprised Dude, there's a 25% chance that was random move.
So with one last protect, the mighty Ultra Beast succumbs to Lily's poison at...
Damn, I mean, to be fair, there was a 75% chance we were going to get bingo there. And we missed.
Long last, saving the world
Damn.
from total annihilation.
That is so impressive there. I wish they would do a black version of Ultra Necrozma. I actually saw, I used to know on Twitter, do like a black version of it. It looks so sick. I feel like I need to show you guys now, actually, because it really looked cool. I don't know if you guys used to know. Used to know is a very talented person. Where's the Necrozma? Where's the Necrozma? I swear. Oh, here it is. Yeah, this thing is so sick. Like, this just looks really, really, really sick. Yusno is so talented. I swear to God. Yusno is absolutely incredible at making, like, modded Pokemon stuff. I mean, they do, like... They do, like, different shinies. They make different models. They do different animations. Like, Iron Defense animation, but it gives you, like, the metallic sheen right there. Golden Go is... Golden Go is on his little thing. I don't know. Yusno just, like... Look at them. He's supporting the freaking Spanish in the World Cup. I don't know. It's just really cool.
I think. And with the Ultra Space Saga behind us, it's time to finish up the last few challenges on Pawnee Island.
It's Rabombi.
Mina,
Rabombi, please
our
live!
final trial captain, only has 3 Pokemon and is an absolute joke thanks to our 2 steel types. After her defeat, she sends me on a nostalgic trip through Alola to collect some flower petals from
She sends you on like a Cuphead boss rush.
the other trial captains, many of whom want a rematch. At this point, though, they're all small fry. With the not-so-short fetch quest completed, it's time to move on to Mina's totem Pokemon. At this point, I've corkscrew crashed my way through every fairy type that even dares to toss a baby doll eyes in my direction. So when Rabombi shows up, I figure that Reggie will handle this with ease.
Uh-oh. That doesn't sound like foreshadowing one bit, does it?
I throw off my attack, and
Uh-oh. Rabombi! Please live! Rabombi lives this goat status. Goat status.
Rabombi lives. Right, I kind of forgot about the whole +2 Omni Boost thing for this fight. Well, whatever. Time for another Iron Head. But suddenly, my heart leaps into my throat as Rabombi's partner Blissey uses Helping Hand. Rabombi's attacks are now getting a 50% multiplier, more than enough to doom Reggie with a single critical hit. Alright, well, that's...
okay. Helping Hand Quiver Dance. Right. Imagine if Helping Hand Quiver Dance like gave you double boost or something like that.
one way to throw a match. GG.
Damn, never mind. I thought that was going to be like crazy. I thought Rabombi was going to pop off that. I love Rabombi so much. It's such a great Pokemon.
Easy way to put the bomb in Rabombi.
Shut up, Blissey. I hate Blissey so much. Blissey should be shot in the head. That was mean. I don't know where that came from. I would like to apologize to all the Blissey enjoyers. No, you know what? No, I don't. Actually, I don't want to. Blissey sucks.
Now, before I can take on the Elite Four, there's one more trial. A Grand Island trial, and it's the most fearsome of all. Do you hear that? That low rumbling building? In this run, I fear only one thing. That which is inescapable. That which, no matter where I run, always lies beneath me. The ground. Hapu, the ground type specialist, is all that stands between us and the Elite Four, and with the
Nah, it's fine though. You got like a water type, you got a flying type, nothing to worry about.
soil on her side, she's going to be a fearsome foe. Or so I thought. Hapu is, funnily enough, one of the easiest fights of the run.
What? How?
Realizes Hydro Vortex, one-shots her Golurk,
Okay, well, all right, but you said move's gone now, so like it should be a bit harder,
baiting
right?
in Mudsdale, whose potential Tectonic Rage fizzles harmlessly under Sebastian before he picks
That's embarrassing.
up the Oko with a Choice Specs Energy Ball.
Oh, dude, you can get specs in this game. I didn't know you could get choice specs in this game.
I unfortunately get outsped by Gastrodon. Yes, really? But without an accuracy drop from the Sea Slug's Muddy Water, Sebastian is easily able to pick up another KO. So, last is Flygon.
Oh, there we go. This is where things get harder. How do you deal with a Flygon, though? No ice moves. Is there no ice moves at all?
Whose egregious lack of a Mega is only out-insulted by this ass of a moveset that
What the hell is this? Earth Power and Dragon Breath. That's it? It has 2 moves? What? What are we doing?
can be effortlessly PP stalled by a Fairy type and a Flying type. This guy hates to see an Enamorus coming, as would most, since that is easily one of the ugliest Pokemon of all time.
No. Well, yeah, okay. No, yeah, it is. No, I agree.
Anyways, it's Ronnie who ultimately claims the KO on my underappreciated king, winning us our final Grand Island stamp.
What we do with Dragon Breath and Earth Power? What's all that?
Electric types may be known for their speed, but this has been a long...
It's so funny. He says electric types are known for their speed, but if you look at his team, we have a slow Pokemon, slow Pokemon, slow Pokemon. Electivire is decently fast. Jolteon's really fast. And Togedemaru is like decently faster, right? As well. Like we have one really fast Pokemon on the team.
Though at last we have arrived at the Elite Four, and with a squad full of powerhouses defined mostly by their bulk and staying power rather than their agility. There's our heavy hitter Lily, our crucial ground immune Sebastian, Daisy, our exception to the rule.
Oh, you said Daisy, and I didn't think about the flower. I thought about the zombie game. I was like, why did he call it Daisy?
Speed Demon, Wooleyes the Water type, Late Breaking Edition Pickles, and of course, Reggie the Rodential Rapscallion.
Right, so now the question is... Well, I mean, I think the champion's a rival battle, right? So Deathless Champion and Death on a rival battle kind of conflict with each other, and I didn't think about that. But you could have died in an earlier rival battle. No, I guess it doesn't really conflict with each other. It just does now, at this point, since he hasn't had a Death and Rival battle previous. Now it conflicts. But we have Deathless Elite Four up there, so who knows?
Much like a vacuum, it sucks to leave behind our de facto starter George and the queen of the early game Cloud.
Did we even see Alolan Raichu at all? No, we did. I remember, we did.
But they will surely be cheering us on from the sidelines as we fight to become the very first champion of the Alolan Pokemon League. Let's do this. Oh, hey, Kahili. Thanks for that Z crystal back in Melee Melee Island. I've actually got something for you, too.
Yeah. Okay. Specs Jolteon just one-shots everything.
Kahili's Mandibuzz, who's actually bulky enough to survive one of Daisy's Choice Specs Thunderbolts.
And it Brave Birds of all things, too.
And that's a problem because she also has two pretty dangerous attacks. Flatter for Confusion and the super effective ground-type Bone Meringue.
And he just chooses not to use it, and he goes to a Brave Bird instead?
Fortunately, the AI calcs multi-hit moves as having the power of a single hit, which even when at double power is not stronger than a resisted stab Brave Bird.
Oh, right, okay.
Which is what Kahili ends up going for, ensuring a full-blown Daisy sweep. So...
Wait, but hold on. Wait, if it's super effective, then Boomerang should be 100 power, right?
So next up is Olivia, whose fight is packed with plenty of pesky ground-type moves. Reggie's holding an expert belt to make Ironhead a roll on Armaldo after some chip damage from Spiky Shield. If I miss out on the KO, things could get dicey, but Reggie comes in clutch just as he's been doing this entire run, notching the one-shot and baiting in Probopass. I go Sebastian on Earth Power and Probopass Sandstorms, reducing even Sebastian's massive Volt switches to mere static shocks thanks to the special defense boost. All good though, the real damage here is to switch into Pickles, who's hitting on the opposite side of the spectrum.
Still lives though, Probopass kinda bulky, kinda thick.
And she doesn't just do great damage, she also chews through both of Olivia's two full restores by the time Probopass falls and Gigalith comes in third. This Pokemon is a massive, massive threat. Several times in this run, we've been able to use the speed dropping AI quirk to our advantage, including once against Olivia herself. Here though, it makes predicting Stone Edge versus Bulldoze a very difficult task. Fortunately, on this turn, I'm pretty confident it's a Stone Edge, so I go to Reggie, who does still take ridiculous damage even with...
If it was oh my god, that's so much from Stone Edge resisted damage.
But now I do have a winning...
I feel like Togedemaru should have better defense than it actually does. I think it has like 60... What was it? He showed it before. It was like 63, 68 or something like that. I feel like that's really low for a Togedemaru. Like, I get that it's a Pikachu clone, but it does look like a ball of bulk. It kind of looks like a mouse version of a tungsten cube. So you'd think it would do a little bit more damage, right?
Fine. As has been the case so often this run, Protect, or here Spiky Shield, is vital to stalling out turns. Sebastian then comes in for free thanks to his Bulldoze immunity, and then also lands some healthy chip with a Volt Switch to bring in Lily on another Stone Edge. So with one more Protect, Gigalith Sandstorm fades, and with no special defense boost, he's now in range of a single Flash Cannon.
Nice.
Thankfully, Lycanroc and Cradily both lack ground moves, so Lily's free to just clean things up with a Corkscrew Crash, followed by a few more Flash Cannon.
Things are looking good for Deathless Elite Four.
That means it's time to face off against the very man who gave us the oh-so-useful Steelium Z
Yeah, Seal type. Actually, this one, Seal type Elite Four member might be quite difficult though, right?
Lane. This friendly dork likes to immediately set up Reflect with his lead Klefki, which is fine by me because Pickles is packing Brick Break, so I'm able to immediately get rid of the screen, and all it costs is a single layer of spikes. Doug Trio comes in.
Oh, he's trying to competitively play here. I think this guy plays Smogon Battles a lot.
And Sebastian once again proves his worth, not just by levitating, but by also picking up the one-shot with a Bloom Doom Z move.
Doesn't Alolan Doug Trio have like 30 HP?
The early game MVP was certainly Cloud, and Reggie's been putting in the work during the late game, but I genuinely do not know how possible this run would be without Sebastian's Levitate. The one-shot saves some all-important HP, although I don't plan on letting Sebastian get hit by Molane's Bisharp. That's Pickles' job. Her other job? Clicking Brick Break again. Metagross comes out fourth, and though they might seem like a huge threat, for some reason Molane has seen fit to give them exactly 0 attack EVs, opting instead for full investment into pure bulk. I pick up some chip damage.
I mean, I guess it still has like 135 attacks, so it's nothing to sneeze at necessarily.
With a combination of Spiky Shield and Sebastian's slow Volt Switch, putting Daisy in position to claim the KO with a Choice Specs Thunderbolt.
I did not think that was going to kill. That health bar went down so slowly.
Molane's last Pokemon is his own Magnezone, so Daisy gets off good damage with another Thunderbolt.
Not bad, actually. You know what? Even though it's really, really bulky, it was
Lily
good.
shows him who's the superior floating hunk of metal by Volt switching out to Pickles, who picks up the final KO with a Bulldoze.
All right, just one Elite Four member left to go for Deathless Elite
Pickles
Four.
may have done virtually nothing during most of the run, but here, she's proving her mettle. Last and littlest for the Elite Four is Acerola, who likewise does.
I just feel like Acerola is probably not going to be a massive threat. Also, does Acerola use a Mimikyu or not? I can't remember. If not, she should.
Daisy one-shots Banette, baiting in Palisand, and one
Palisand could be a problem here.
ground type gets to watch it.
Oh, dude, he's so right. Like, having a Pokemon that's immune to ground when your only, shared weakness is ground is, like, invaluable.
Horror as Sebastian hits them with a Bloom Doom. Frostlass is next, and her Blizzards can always pose a threat here.
Why does Acerola not have a Mimikyu? Wait, this doesn't make any sense. She does have one, right? Am I forgetting?
Freezes, but instead, Sebastian just dodges the attack and Volt Switches out, maintaining the momentum for Daisy, who picks up the KO with a Volt Switch of her own. Seriously, this move is freaking incredible. I get the KO and get to choose which Pokemon comes in, setting the battle on my own terms. I choose Lily here, who easily 1v.
She has a Delmise? What is going? Okay, I mean, Delmise is at least from this generation. What are we using Banette for over Mimikyu?
And although Drifblim impresses.
And Drifblim? What the hell is... Okay, this is actually like... What do you mean, Acerola? What do you mean you don't have a Mimikyu? You could have, like, a Alolan Marowak, though I understand that's the ace of a different part of the game, so maybe you don't want to do that. And Mimikyu is a totem, but it just makes sense for you to have that. It's a good Pokemon. I mean, it's a fan favorite. Everybody loves it. And also, it just makes sense for you to have because that's kind of your trial.
Is me by tanking one Volt Switch after an Amnesia.
And you use Drifblim? The only other time I've seen Drifblim so misplaced is Flint's Elite Four battle in Diamond and Pearl.
She falls soon after to Reggie's Zing Zap. With that, the Elite Four is
all right. Well, we have Deathless Elite Four on the board as
down,
well.
And all that's left.
All right, can we get Deathless Champion? This is kind of awkward actually because if something dies here, then we do get bingo. We get Death and Rival Battle and we get 3 deaths. But that locks out Deathless Champion. But we do get another bingo that way at least.
Is our previously pathetic rival who just barely beat us to the top because he didn't have to suffer through quite as many cutscenes. All good, we'll make this battle quick to match. House starts off with some guilt trip tactics, using his own Alolan Raichu to try and make me feel bad for leaving George at home. But if his own Raichu's tenure on the field is anything to go by, I think I made the right decision. Next up is Krababada Blah Blah. Reggie switches into what must be his 15th Stone
flag on, it's pronounced Cramomundable.
Of the run and gets just a little chip thanks to Spiky Shield. Important chip, it turns out, because that lets us one-shot with a high roll Iron Head on the
oh my god, that is so powerful.
next turn. So how's
Togedemaru doesn't even have over 100 attacks, does
third
it?
Pokemon is Tauros. Last time we faced off against this thing, he was a big threat with just Horn Attack and Pursuit to his name. Now he's packing our Kryptonite, Earthquake. So I go out to Sebastian and protect against a double edge.
Ooh, that's good. Double edge is gonna hurt if it lands.
The fact that these games make it so easy to obtain multiple leftovers has been a huge boon all run long, and that's not about to change here. I pivot between Sebastian and Lily multiple times, protecting along the way as Tauros slowly chips himself down with double edge. A few turns later, Sebastian is back to full HP, and Tauros is at just over half, putting him in perfect range for Sebastian to pick up the KO with a Volt Switch after some lovely double edge recoil.
Nice. Why does How have a Tauros? Sorry, I'm just realizing that. Of all the things you could have had, you had a Tauros?
To go into Daisy, challenging How to an evolution off that he really should know better than to accept. One Thunderbolt later, and How is on his final 2. Decidueye, however, is a menace. Without Cloud on our team, our matchup is really rough.
I mean, we have Magnezone and Vikavolt. I guess the ghost type moves kind of run a train on you a little bit
got
there.
252 attack EVs and 252 HP EVs, so he hits like
It's bulky and strong.
a truck and can take about the same beating as one too, especially against our electric stabs. With no ghost resists on our side and Smackdown in Decidueye's moveset, even Sebastian isn't a safe answer. What's more, he's taking a page out of our bugs.
Uh-oh, wait a minute. We could have a Death to a Z move here.
Launching a Bloom Doom. I go into Lily to tank the attack, but it leaves them with just a smidge of HP left. Not nearly
Ooh, okay, so that's the last Z move I think in the entire game, so I don't think we're getting
enough
that one.
to win the matchup. Daisy comes in to tank a single Spirit Shackle,
That's so much damage.
which unfortunately locks us into place. Or at
Wait, looks unless you have Volt Switch, you can still use pivot moves to get
least
out.
it would if not for my saving grace Volt Switch.
That did not do much damage.
We get some chip off as we go into Reggie, but now I'm at a loss. Only 2 of my Pokemon are at full HP, Wool Eyes and Pickles. Wool Eyes is obviously not the move here, and Pickles is dead to a crit. So to get her in, I have to make a sacrifice.
Wait, this is really, really sad, but is really good for the bingo.
And that sacrifice is right in front of me. He joined the team with his twin, but now he stands alone. Reggie, our steel-type par excellence, key of the Iron Barbs and Spiky Shields chip, key to so many plans, has to be the one. But he still does have exactly one chance to save himself.
Oh, wait, hold on, folks.
An Iron Head flinch. So with his brother in his mind and
30% chance. We hit a 25% chance to not get a bingo before. Will we hit a 30% chance to not get bingo again?
in his sights, Reggie launches himself at the owl and doesn't get the flinch.
Well,
falling to a
yes. No, I don't conflict. I don't want him to die.
Spirit Shackle for just our second death of the run. I'm so
Oh, well, that is 3 deaths and death to a rival battle, which means we have just hit another bingo. Any dodgers, any matchers, any gifters. We have just hit another bingo. We are filling up a lot of this board as well. But there we go. Another 5 gifted memberships going out into the chat right now. Congratulations, Dia, Duvant, Rage Sunny, Young Slime, and Average Gamer. Pour one out for Reggie. Pour one out. Counter says 2. He lost a Pokemon in a previous run, so I'm counting that too. Any Dodgers, any Dodgers, any Dodgers. Oh, make sure your stretches in, everyone, too. Oh my god. Thank you, Banana. Thank you, Banana. Ow! Fuck, I just clapped and I hit a nerve. I do this every time. I really need to stop doing that. Oh, I'm so stupid. Thank you, Banana, for the 5 gifted as well. Thank you, thank you, thank you. We're about 4 gifted memberships away from spinning the wheel again. Thank you very much. Why do I do this every single time? I swear to God. Thank you again, Banana. Another 5 gifted there. We've hit 3 deaths. But it might say, oh, but it only says 2 there. But he got a death on a previous run. He had 2 deaths this run, 1 the last run, so I'm counting them all together. I mean, we could still get like crit KOs. So we could still get death to a ground type move potentially. We'll see.
sorry, buddy. We shall bear your body on high back to your kin. Pickles comes in for the revenge kill with a fire punch, which brings
one left.
Hao to his last Pokemon, and he is a doozy.
I don't think Noivern has a ground type move.
At long last, after 4 islands of training and countless levels, Hao has evolved his pathetic Noibat into the monstrous, unstoppable...
Oh, and
well, Noivern
it
falls,
is dead.
winning us not just the fight against Hao, but
Yes!
the entire run. I know that the only thing more insufferable than Alola's cutscenes is people complaining about Alola's cutscenes, and at the end of the day, these games are still a lot of fun, especially with a massive and diverse regional dex. There's not many other games where you can even feasibly attempt an electric-type monolock, but let me know which ones you'd like to see me try next. And as always,
Ooh, what would I want to see him try next? Ooh, I don't know. I don't know if there's any more difficult than this one, to be honest. I mean, you could do Hot Gold, Soul Silver. I feel like that would be kind of easy, to be honest. Sinnoh, you could do Sinnoh. Yeah, maybe Sinnoh. Maybe like Ultra Sun. I'm not sure. Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire, something like that.
Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, you should leave a like and subscribe to the channel. Or don't, I don't know. But stay tuned for more Nuzlocke
I already
content.
did, never mind.
And until then, remember to always, always, always
There we
play
go.
around a critical hit.
Well, thank you so much, Flygon, for another fantastic video. Please make sure to subscribe to Flygon if you haven't already. Also, I don't know if you guys know this, my twitch.tv live stream is now a constant 24/7 live stream of all of my best videos that you can have on in the background while you do other stuff, while you're playing games, while you're falling asleep. It's just a good thing to have on while you're just, you know, good for background noise. It's just great background noise. It's linked in the description as well, twitch.tv/Patterrz, because I only stream on YouTube now. Also, River, thank you so much for the 1,000 jewels, River. I really appreciate that. Thank you for sending a little W, Pinyar. Thank you very much. Very cute. Thank you, River. Thank you, thank you, thank you. That was a great video. That was a really good video, actually. That was super good. Super good video. Fire Only Diamond and Pearl. Fire Only Diamond and Pearl sounds so hard because you get 2 mons. And that's it. Throughout the entire game, you get 2 mons. That's ludicrously hard. Oh, but guys, thank you so much for all the love today. I really appreciate it. I hope you had a fantastic one. I want to say a big thank you, massive big thank you to all the gifters here today. Thank you, Orcs. Thank you, Banana. Thank you, Dam. Thank you, Bana. Thank you, Milo. Thank you, Grookie. Guys, I really appreciate that. Is anyone streaming now? No one's live right now. Well, since no one's live right now, if you'd like some background noise, then I'll send you over to my Twitch stream where you can get some wonderful background noise. I'm currently doing every Pokemon game without repeats, which is, I think, a really good video. It's also a very long one, too, so it's great to put on in the background. But thank you guys so much for hanging out. Hope you have an absolutely amazing day, and I will see you all a little bit later.